Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Spyro 2: Ripto's Rage Remastered. So this game actually just had an update. I don't really know what it was, but it was updated alright. But again, I'm not really sure what it is. Not really sure what it is they updated, so. But anyway, just gonna look around. Let's see if they change. Let's see if the voice thing improved at all.
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here, and legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee.
Yeah, it didn't.
Thanks for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skilos Badlands. Those darn birds in Zephyr never paid me for all the bombs and TNT barrels I gave them.
Dear Lord. Like I said, some of these are implied that Moneybags has caused some of the wars in this play, or you know, some of these levels, but you know, apparently Ripto has had involvement. It's just he's not mentioned hardly at all. Just like stretched. I should mention I really don't like this level. Like either version, it's just like I always have a hard time of like what the right way to go is. Oh Lord. Let's try it again. Let's reignite it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I like to get most of the speedway levels out of the way first. Alright, let me get this guy over here. And now we're done with that one. But yeah, sometimes it's like confusing of which way I need to go in terms of these things. Let's see. Now let me get these guys now. Oh. Wait, where's the last one? Oh. Let's see, and... Well, hey. That one wasn't too bad. Apparently I didn't get the skill point for it, though. Or achievement, or whatever. Let me see what that is real quick. Skill points. Metro under 1 minute and 15 seconds. Okay. Let's try that then. Because I really don't want to try to retry this level a whole lot. Let's see, and get you. Get you. It's like you aim right at them and it like doesn't register or doesn't work. We'd be reigniting. There's that one, there's that one. I don't know if I'm gonna get that, you know, score. Or that, time limit. Okay. So, let's screw this up. But we're trying anyway. Because you never know. I do know, it's probably not gonna happen. It's more than likely not gonna happen. Not to try to sound, you know, try to get down on myself or anything, but from the way it looks, it looks like it's not gonna happen. Yep, not gonna happen. Hey, I landed there in the water at the end, but come on now, I don't want to be here forever. Let's see, get these. Let me try and get these guys while I'm getting, you know, the pigeons as well. Because hopefully this will be better flying mechanics. And this guy. Seems like used to it would you'd be able to like hold on. Seems like used to you'd be able to what am I trying to think of here? Used to you'd be able, I would remember what I would say, and now I can't for some reason. Boy, that was a long time ago. Alright, 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 come on, hurry, 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 hurry. There we go. I just walked into that. The only reason I'm retrying now is to go to the. I'm not actually retrying this. I'm trying to go to the orb challenge. Hello. Wait. I do need to lower the bridge though. I think. No, no, I don't. This dude.
We've been having a crime problem here in Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the building. Would you be willing to help get rid of them? Great! Hunter can knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we'll need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost. Good luck. Hunter is waiting for you outside.
This mission is kind of varies in difficulty, but for me at least. But I have to say, let's go with Sonic logic. Why is there a human? That's the worst thing. There doesn't need to be any humans in this. There's really not that many humans in Spyro, so it is kind of weird. It kind of stands out, but you know, or it's like with Crash. Why is there humans in Crash? There doesn't need to be humans. Ugh. Where did Hunter go?
It looks like you missed one, but there always seem to be more burglars trying to rob us blind. Are you ready to try again? Great!
Anyway. Yeah. Sonic rant number 5432. 1.1. Yeah. The fact that the fact that they are trying to get rid of the humans makes Eggman completely out of place now. So, yeah, bring back humans, because that's when the good Sonic games were. Get it? Hunter, you're going a bit fast for me. Reigniting. We have 100% completed this level, so we're done, including the skill point. So we are done. Well, let me scoot closer here. Okay, there we go. Going back to Fall Flames. Autumn Falls. What are you doing, Spyro? Well, I got both my animals in here. Bless you. Now one of them left. And now I'm gonna do the other speedway. See, that's what really made people suspect that they were gonna have two different, or have 4 hub worlds, because the reason for that is because they're like how big this one is, how many levels there are, and the fact that there are 2 speedway levels in this world. But they say that they didn't intend to do that, but I don't know about that.
I would love to let you enter this speedway free of charge, Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the speedway rules require me to charge a small fee. You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
In no time, huh? I can't remember. I think it's like 115 or 110 or something to get done with this one. It's like these guys are the good guys in one of these levels, but no, here it's you know, we just kill them. And let's get rid of these sea monster things. I mean, these guys look friendly, but you know what? Let's check the thing. Yeah, 115. Problem is, you can't actually check and see for sure if you're doing it in 115. Let's see. Kill. Kill. Die. Die. Never mind the fact that you're friends later on. Guess we're gonna ignore that fact. Alright, we are almost done. It's just gotta find those guys. There they are. There's one of them. Oh, well, that was it. Okay, well, I didn't get the skill point. Let me try to get the skill point. Well, so this time around I can actually see what the time is. Like, it's not going down. It's you know. No, no. Yeah, let's retry that. Okay, let's see. I mean, I suppose I could just, you know, like, kill the guys on the jet skis, or these things first, and then get those guys at the top. Because they stay still, but, you know. Let's see how much time that takes up. Oh, look at that. I got a trophy for it. Alright. Actually, I don't even know what I got a trophy for, if I'm honest. If I'm honest with myself, I don't actually know what it was. Alright. And there we go. Let's see, and let's go this way. Let's go up here. This is really confusing. Some of it looks a little the same. Looks a little samey. Alright, okay, and the last one. No! Really? That is a bunch of garbage. Like, it was just barely out of the way, and it was like, no, you didn't get the time. Bull crap. I'm gonna do it the way I was doing it before. Like, this and the other one are like the hardest ones in the game. I don't understand that. Yeah. Flying. That guy. I bet there was another one that I missed. Why did he have to be out of the way like that? Why did you have to land like that, Spyro? Really? Oh, and it has to be all the way out here, and it's gonna be way out of the way again, and then stay optimistic. Well, that's not gonna save my time. Nope. Of course, right out of the way again. Right out of the way. Because garbage logic. This one might be slightly harder than the previous one. I can't really tell, though. Yeah, actually, this is the harder one. The hardest one in the game. Hardest speedway. Okay. Okay, now he was the only one there, so at least I know that now. I bet if I hadn't landed that previous time, I would have made it. Like right here. Ooh, Spyro! Don't do that. Do not do that. Okay. Go through. Go through. Go through. Alright, make it, 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 go. This is ridiculous. I thought they had gotten rid of the Speedway time challenges. That's something they should have done, was gotten rid of those. I mean, I've done it plenty of times before, but I don't know, it seems randomized as to when it decides, hey, you're gonna succeed, and hey, you're not gonna succeed. It depends on your skill. No, I swear it depends on if the game feels like, you know, letting us win it. I'm gonna try it backwards this time, as you can see. Oh no. Oh, there he is. I can get it while I'm getting the rings. Mistake, Spyro, mistake. Because I don't want to keep coming back to these to get the skill points. I want to go ahead and get them over with. That's why I'm trying again and again. I mean, honestly, it seems like I got lucky with the first one. Like, I didn't even know the time at all, and I got it. Okay. Kill it. Kill it. Alright. Actually, I don't think these guys move at all. I mean, like, they move, but they don't, like, move forward or move backwards or whatever in the original version. That's something new. Stop landing, Spyro! Okay. Alright. Here we go again. It's gonna go, oh no. Oh, run, run, run. Yes! Whew! I just had to run. I thought these things were disconnected, if I'm honest. If I'm honest. I don't know why I'm saying if I'm honest a lot. Okay, well, time for the Hunter Challenge.
Good job, Spyro. Looks like you're ready for a more serious challenge. How about a little paragliding? You're not afraid of heights, are you? Great! I'll tow you behind my snowmobile, and you maneuver through the rings. Don't miss any or we'll have to start over.
Alright, here we go. Another one that seems to kind of vary, but usually I win this, so... It's just... like, I win this more than I lose it. Whenever I play it. I have played this game a lot, so... Now some of the pressure of some of these challenges come from the fact that I'm doing a Let's Play, knowing that people will possibly watch it, and the fact that I'm on a sort of timed thing on here, so you know, whenever I'm recording.
Way to go, Spyro. You're even better than I am.
How Spyro sneezes in this. A lot of little charming things they've added to the game that's, you know, charming. How many points did I get for that Xbox achievement? 35. I also get the notifications on my phone about, you know, I keep hitting retry, aren't I? $1,900 gems, or well, yeah, currency gem, treasure, 1,900 treasure. It doesn't sound it. Doesn't sound as right. It doesn't fit the ears right, but that's the way you have to determine it, because otherwise you'd be saying like 1,900 red gems. Even though there's a green one right there, so that's more like I'm not even gonna try. Now that we got the speedways out of the way, now you would think that, like, wait, wouldn't the hardest one be saved for last? Well, not really. I mean, like first time, like your first time playing the challenge of the level might be a little hard, but I don't know why I'm going this way. There's a might have been faster to go the other way, but yeah, like it seems to be the easy, or one of the easiest, or maybe the second easiest, if not the easiest. Because Skiless Badlands, but like the last challenge in the last world is, I don't know, something about it's easier, and even the challenge is easy when you know what you're doing. So I don't get it. These are the hardest ones. Oh, the speedways in this one. He's already 27 minutes. Well, I don't know exactly what time, but I'll be making some cuts, so. It's kind of weird that they made him more cat-like in this one. They used to be more lizard-like. Let's say we're Sparks. Let me see. The skill point for this level is good. Doesn't actually tell me. He's the one with a camera. Unless they all have cameras, and I forgot. Hello.
Hey, Dragon. I hear you were pretty tough. I bet my cousin Blood you wouldn't be able to make it through the Badlands without getting sinned. Oh, if you see any of my little buddies getting torched, would you mind helping them out?
How about this? Alright. We were just standing there, so why not? Just like doing those little things. I guess they made it a big guy that died in the cutscene rather than one of the little guys, because I bet it's probably because you know, they look a little bit like kids, and they probably shouldn't have kids dying in a E10 rated game.
Spyro, our village is being overrun by lava lizards. Can you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
Alright. challenge is a little hard. First time around, not so much, but you know, I could still possibly lose because I don't always see where they're going. All right, now then, come here.
Well done, Grasshopper. Take this shiny thing we found to aid your journey.
So there's humans on here.
Uh-oh, it looks like more lizard eggs are dropping down. Are you ready for another challenge?
Some Flintstone pterodactyls. Yeah, I thought I killed you. Wait. Ah, you were supposed to open first. Wow. What a brutal death. I mean, he's a dragon, but still. He's not made of fire, he just breathes fire. Save the villagers again. Alright. Kill you, and oh boy. There we go.
Thank you for helping us again, Spyro. You deserve another shiny thing. I was going to use it as a nightlight.
I think you got the lava for that. That's for the nightlight. You know, if you all could actually hear him saying nightlight and stuff. I don't know where those guys are. I thought they'd be here. They were in the PS1 version. They stayed around, but I guess not here. Oh well. Not that it really matters. Alright. Whee! Let me get these gems and go ahead and shock me. There we go. I think you get a skill point for killing all the cats in general. I can't remember if it's that you have to... I don't remember exactly how it goes. Alright, if I aim it just right... Oh shoot. Well, never mind. Didn't work here. In the PS1 version, if you aim it right, you can get, you can like make the guy's head up the, go up there and then kill these guys, the lizard and the, let's see, the lizard and the toad thing. Well, they call them toads. They don't really look like toads, but whatever. There's a lot of things in this game, like I've mentioned it before on Danny Vaness Gaming, but in the PS1 version and stuff, like they're supposed to be certain animals, but they look like they'd be called something else. So I don't know. And there we go. 2011. That was when Skylanders came out. So anyway, and then 2013, we got Grand Theft Auto 5. 2019, that's the current year. gonna die. Die. Okay. I like cats, but you know, you're most likely not. You're probably called something completely different than what you are. Than what you look like. You look like a cat thing, but they're probably gonna call you like I don't know, a skink. What are they called? Skinks? I think they're called skinks. Is that what they're called? Those lizards that well, they're lizards. I don't know how else to describe them. They're lizards. It's a type of lizard. But anyway, they're probably something completely different. They're pandas, or they're flying pandas or something, aren't they? Let's see. Alright. So I got all the gems, right? Yep. Oh, around this area here. Alright. Sink to the bottom. Sink to the bottom. Sink to the... well, without me on it, but... Whoa! 2147? That is over 100 years from now. Most of us will probably not be alive by then. I mean, even kids that have not been born yet will probably not be alive by the time that comes around. And this is not a, oh, we're gonna all die from a thing happening. I'm just saying, it's a, you know, pretty big age difference. Unless someone's able to make it to over 100 years old, I don't think we're gonna be alive by then. Like, the only people who would be alive will probably be someone who was born around that time. Will be someone who was born, who ended up being born in like 2060 or 70 something. You know what I mean. I'm like making all this. I'm like saying all this stuff. I'm making conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Yeah. Wait. I'll get here in a bit.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can put my friend back together. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. A fairy left it with me a little while ago.
Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, let's see. I just sending a message there, so that's why. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I have to be kind of trendy with the kids. Stuff that's trendy right now, at the moment. Like, this is gonna age poorly. You know, that little moment there is gonna age poorly. Because it seems like trends these days go by really fast. Like, back in, like, the 90s, like, I'm just using that example because that's when I was born. Back in the 90s, you know, there were trends that lasted a pretty long while. I mean, back in the 70s, 80s, yeah, there were trends, but they lasted a while. Trends these days can last, like, less than a year. That's partially why some parts of Ralph Breaks the Internet is not going to age as well. But there was actually a reason in the story as to why Ralph was doing a bunch of trendy stuff online. In the story, because what it was what was it? Vanellope's game had broke, or like the steering wheel broke, so the thing got unplugged. So what they were doing, well, I don't want to spoil too much of the movie, but I'm just making conversation. If you all don't want to hear really what happens in the plot, I won't say what happens at the end. I'm just saying what the reason why they're in the internet in the first place is because of Vanilla, like the was it Sugar Rush? If you all have watched it, it was unplugged because the steering wheel thing broke, the controller broke, and they have to get a new one. They got one on eBay, they ordered it, but they realized they said the number too loud, or not too loud, but they realized they had to actually pay for it. So when they realize that, they have to go make some money, and Ralph finds out that he can make money off of, like, essentially what is YouTube. I can't remember for sure if they actually call it YouTube or if they call it something else. They may have called it YouTube, but anyway. So Ralph starts doing a bunch of these videos to get people watching, so they can get paid to do stuff. Oh, I unlocked an art gallery. I'll check it out later on. But anyway, but yeah, so there was actually a reason why Ralph was doing trendy stuff, you know, currently trendy stuff in the story. So it wasn't just, oh look, he's doing the floss dance thing or doing the unboxing of a thing. You know, that's trendy, that's cool. It wasn't just for that. It was actually, you know, like I said, it's not exactly gonna save the film, but you know what? There's films that we still like that have, you know, that are technically not gonna age as well because of oh yeah, I still gotta look for that thing. That are technically not gonna age as well because of certain trends, but we still like them. It's just as long as the movie or show or whatever doesn't completely focus on the trend, then it should be fine. You know, like it'll age better. It won't be dated. Shoot, where is that thing? Sparks? Oh yeah, I think it's over that way. Well, let's get this. Man, they came up with such good designs for Spyro's power-ups. Seems like those things are bigger than... Well, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah. So, words. Yeah, Ralph Breaks the Internet is actually a pretty good sequel. It didn't really focus as much on the video game aspects as it did, like, well, a mixture of the internet and Disney stuff. But you know, like in the first I was about to say the first game. In the first movie, you know, it focused more on the video games because that's what they are. They're video game characters. Although it almost feels like they were trying to go for a candy movie first rather than a video game based movie, or you know, movie about video game stuff. Because I guess they do that now because it you know, you don't feel as bad killing them.
Excellent. You made it through the Badlands. I knew I'd win that bet. I wasn't going as a fool to bet against the dragon. Take this talisman for helping me out.
A bone.
If you don't know what to do with the talisman, maybe you could make a nice soup with it.
Anyway. Hello. Unburnt. I guess technically I did though. I did take damage. It's just, you know. In the other version, I think the guy died. But yeah, so I know people say, or just about everyone says, like, you know, to like any sequel that ever comes out, oh, it wasn't as good as the first one. Seems like it always does that, and like half the time, it is good. Because people say that about every sequel ever. It's like, oh, it wasn't as good as the first, and then like I said, half the time, they're either right or they're wrong. Let's see. But yeah, Ralph Breaks the Internet, I thought it was pretty good. Despite not being as much about video games, it still had to do with some video games. Don't get me wrong. But not as much. I do like how the inspiration for Slaughter Race, which is the online game they go into at one point, or a few times, I do like how it was the inspiration for it was Twisted Metal. Even though Twisted Metal's not an online game, thankfully. Well, that's just unfortunate, isn't it?
Spyro, the Ice Wizards have imprisoned our leader, Shaman Tuck. Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
Alright.
You get up there. We'll help you across the chasm.
Why, thank you. Whee! So there were no gems or anything over there, so, you know, because you can't get across there unless you start over the level. Or I guess if you die right here or something without getting hit by the fairy. So it is rumored that the Switch version of this game will be coming out sometime this year or next year or something. Oh yeah, I already mentioned something about that. Well, going into more detail, like I said, all they
Watch. We'll help you climb this wall up ahead.
Iggy but like what am I trying to say here? The Switch version, all they'd really need to do is just cut down some of the grass, maybe lower some textures, or character models or something, and that's about it. Maybe get rid of some of the lighting. Like, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, we've played this game on the PS1. I mean, a lot of us who have played this game on the PS1 have played it, you know, with the graphics of back then, and we still like it. So I think we'll be okay if these graphics are a little lowered. They just won't look as good compared to the Xbox One and PS4 versions. For the Switch, I mean. But we also get to take it on the go. And, what am I trying to say here? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, so yesterday, as of this recording, I mean, I got, I got my thing came in the mail. The thing is a what is it? Memory stick thing that is compatible with a micro SD card. Or you know, can have that has a micro SD card as the source of, you know, the holding the data and stuff. What's really wonderful about that is that it's actually cheaper to do that for the PSP rather than getting a bigger memory stick or one that holds more, because alright, there is actually, I think, a 36 gig memory stick that is compatible with the PSP. It's just like $20-something, which actually still sounds pretty cheap, because that's actually pretty huge for the PSP, because that means so many more games and pictures and movies and stuff and music. But if you get the thing I got, which was micro SD with 36 gigs and a memory stick and a I'm talking, so that's why I'm not going to money back just yet. A memory stick and a SD card that are both compatible, or you know, have little slots for the micro SD. That was only like $10 or less than $10, so you know.
Hello there, Spyro. I can arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small fee. Thank you, Spyro. Now I can buy that condo in Hurricos I've been wanting for so long. Go ahead across the bridge. Be careful on the other side of that bridge. I don't want anything bad to happen to my favorite customer.
Now, let's see, what was I gonna say? Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, PSP thing. So yeah, the PSP, it's actually gonna, if you have one, or if you plan to get one, I mean, the PlayStation Network is no longer on there, but if you have a PS3, or a, stop hitting me! If you have either a PS3 or a PC, I think it can still work on the PC as well. You can actually get, you can still get games for it, like PS1, PSP as well, and you can get the, and if you get a big memory stick, you can fit all those games that are not on the Vita, available on the Vita, to, you know, which is what I got mine for, because it's partially to save some space on my Vita, and I was able to download more Vita games, rather than, because I have a 36 gig memory card for the Vita, which is a little big for the Vita, but not the biggest. Not as big as like the 36 gig one for the PSP. And I'm gonna do that challenge here in a bit, but anyway, I got it because that way I could save some space on my Vita, and I was able to fit all the PSP and PS1 minis and all that stuff on there. I thought I was gonna be able to put more, but I forgot about the fact that if you have a different account, you can't, you know.
We used to give guided tours of these caves. Now they're infested with multiplying dragons. It's only a matter of time before they take over our whole village. Do you think you can get rid of them for us?
I guess so.
Great. But remember, you have to catch them all quickly, because if any are left alive, they will continue to multiply.
They will continue to have sex and quickly have babies. In the previous game, they looked a little more like spiders. In this one, they look a little more like fleas or termites or something. Ugh! Again, you have to be quick. The way Spyro likes to fly in this game, and you know, in this version, and the way he likes to sing. There we go. So yeah, PSP stuff. I have this game and this one and Spyro 1 and 3 on the go. I mean, it's PS1 versions, obviously, but I have those on the go. I mean, that's something you've been able to do for years now with the PSP is, you know, play these games on the go. Which, honestly, I mean, technically the Vita is better than the PSP, but overall, the PSP had a better library. And I mean, it's mostly due to the games, which is the most important thing about a game console, is the games. But you know what I'm saying, like, the PSP had a better library, and it also had a better, just had a better stuff. Had a better stuff. And you know, every PS1 game that was available on the PS3 is available on the PSP, but not the Vita. And not every PSP game is available on the Vita that's on the PlayStation Network. It's kind of a mistake. It was mysterious. Didn't make much sense. We're finding this guy's snow leopard, George. You found George. Like in the original. Alright, where are we going, little cat? There's a little cat on my bed right now. Looks a little more female than male in this one. Well, not in that angle, but like when it was like squinting its eyes, it almost looked like it had just a look to it that would kind of more feminine look. Like that. Like that looks like, almost looked like it had like eyelashes or something. Or, you know, lashes in a way, like almost like makeup type stuff, so. You gonna meow? George? She's gonna meow at some point, I bet. No. Yes, follow me. Follow me. In the PS1 version, he'll randomly meow. But I guess not, unless it's just I didn't do it at the right time. But anyway.
You found George! I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round, shiny thing I caught while I was fishing. Have it if you like.
He has a golden bone. Guess not. Well, anyway. Let's see. Be ironic if the, oh shoot, I forgot. I forgot to check for more treasure. I'll get it. I'll get it if it's, you know.
Thanks, Spyro. Just hold tight for a second and look out below.
That's what an ironic ending, or the ironic twist here. They were wanting to save him because he had the hockey tickets or whatever, and the talisman he gives you, he traded it. He got it by giving people tickets. What irony! It's like, alright then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for today, for this, for part 4. So join me next time as we play. Well, first I'm gonna wait for him to get back, and then I'll pause it and do all that stuff. So, what was I gonna say? Words and more words. There we go. Alright. There we go. So, join me next time, and just remember, like these videos if you want to, subscribe if you want to, and you will hear me next time.